Hello everyone, my name is Nell and we're back for another episode of TEW. And today is a very, very big day because we just got an A in our first ever segment for Raw. Well, not first ever, but first segment for Raw. So Shane and Stephanie come down to ring together and look like they're going to announce something very important. They begin to talk about Judgment Day, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and the show tonight. They finally move on to a very special announcement. Shane says, after the Judgment Day pay-per-view, which looks like a great pay-per-view, there will be a special occasion after it. Stephanie says, in 3 weeks, the WWE will be going to Tokyo for a special event. It will feature some great superstars like John Cena, Roman Reigns, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The crowd cheers. It can be found exclusively on the WWE Network for just $9.99. So that's basically the segment. Nothing. The only thing about this storyline is that it's just slowly building up the. They're kind of competing there. If you can tell, great superstars like John Cena, and then this is Roman Reigns, and then he says Brock Lesnar. So just a bit of tension between the two. Then we get a triple threat match between Enzo Amore, Kofi Kingston, and Simon Gotch, which Kofi Kingston gets the pinfall on Simon Gotch. Then we get a C plus, and the Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon are backstage discussing a way to shake Judgment Day up. Stephanie says, "I think we should add something spicy and exciting to Judgment Day." Then Shane says, "What do you have in mind? Let's add a stipulation to a match." A steel cage? No, something a bit more sincere. Last man standing? No. Wait, which match are you talking about? I was thinking the women's championship match. Steel cage. Then Stephanie says, maybe a no count out match. Boring. A submission match? Yeah. Sounds good. So, Charlotte versus Natalya will now be a submission match. Then we get an E plus for Sasha Banks defeats Eva Marie. Then we get a B. Shane's on the phone backstage and he puts it down. Stephanie says, "Who was it?" "Oh, it was." And then Ryback comes into the room looking upset and distressed. Ryback says, "Now, I've just got word that I haven't been given any kind of match for Judgment Day. I want one." And Stephanie says, "Ryback, you can't just walk in here and demand a match at a pay-per-view. I can do whatever the hell I please." And then, Shane says, "Okay, let's calm down. See, it's the difference between the two. I'll give you what you want. You see, I just got off the phone with a superstar who says that he can make it to Judgment Day. Ryback, at Judgment Day, you will get your match with none other than the Viper, Randy Orton." Thanks, boss. There you go. So we get another B. We get a B. Then we get a C for... Yeah. So basically Wade Barrett defeats Kalisto following the interference of Sheamus. Just going through the United States Championship storyline. Then we get a C plus for a hype video. Doesn't really matter to the rating. Then we get a B, in which Dolph Ziggler gets the pinfall on The Miz, which is good. Okay. Then we get a C plus, and Sami Zayn is backstage for a match with AJ Styles. He gets to be he asks to get interviewed, and he accepts so. He's asked about the participants in the Intercontinental Championship match at Judgment Day, and the interviewer says, "Some would say you're the weak link in the match. Would you agree?" "The weak link? No, I don't think there is one. Every challenger in that match is extraordinary. The champion, he's done it all. He's main evented and won against John Cena at WrestleMania. I'm just gonna go into that match and do my best to win and walk out into Intercontinental Champion." Then this gets a C. Jesus. Oh, I literally took a risk here. I I booked it as technical masterclass. I'm just trying out all these things. So the reason this match was poorly placed, as it isn't the right thing to be feeding a rowdy crowd. So AJ Styles defeats Sami Zayn after an interference from Luke Gallows. During the match, we also had Carl Anderson run in and attack Sami Zayn. Then we get a C- in Styles is outraged that the club has gotten involved in his match again. He grabs a microphone and tells them that he wants nothing to do with them anymore. What the hell do you think you're doing? You said we couldn't get involved after the match, so we're getting involved during the match. That's what you want, right? Don't you want to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? No, that's it. I'm done. We're done. I don't need your help. We're not brothers. We're not friends anymore. I don't want you involved in any of my matches anymore, especially the Joanna Judgment Day against Roman Reigns. If that's what you want. They leave the ring and AJ Styles looks relieved. B+. Oh, by the way, this is meant to be Nikki Bella, but apparently she was injured after I wrote this. And it says that she's available for angles when she's injured, but she isn't at the same time. I don't know. Don't ask me. It's meant to be Nikki Bella. Just pretend that's Nikki Bella, right? So Jericho is backstage and enters Nikki Bella's locker room while she is texting her husband John Cena. She doesn't know he's entered. Boo! She drops her phone on the ground and stands up. What are you doing here? Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to talk. Sit. Jericho sits down on the bench, and Nikki does after. I just want to tell you that at Judgment Day, I'm going to destroy your husband. I'm going to lock him in a wall of Jericho, and I'm going to snap his spine that he's going to be fed through a straw. And I want you to watch me do this, Nikki. Nikki stands up and goes to slap him. You're sick. Harry grabs her hand and smiles. Shh. Just promise me you'll watch this Sunday. And then Jericho leaves the room. So we're just trying to, I'm just trying to put this into, I don't know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say this problem. Try and develop the storyline a bit. You know, Chris Jericho's trying to take a bit more personal. We can't really go after Cena physically. So maybe try to play a bit of mind games with him. And overall, this show I'm not expecting anything great. A B-. That's good, I guess, for the main event anyway. I was expecting so much more than that. So yeah, happy that we finished on a high with the B+, and I'm happy we finished where we started high with an A. So nevertheless, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next episode. Goodbye.